everybody, and welcome back to Free Friday. This is Jason Ricci. Subscribe today for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of free harmonica lessons, and I'm here today with
Kaitlin Dibble, and why am I holding this?
I'm here to tell you that in just a minute. What we're going to be doing is checking out 3 licks and how to put them together. They could be really any 3 licks. I was working on this with a student of mine, and I remembered this story. So one time when we lived in Bloomington, we went to the Walgreens. And sometimes I'll wander through the toy section to see if there's any toys that we can get for our nieces and nephews. I found this harmonica toy. I can't find this toy anywhere. I can't even find a picture of it online. There was a harmonica, a guitar, a banjo, and a saxophone. And they were these little toys. They were like this big, and they had buttons on them, just like this one did here. And when you pushed the button, it would play a lick. It would just last for so long. Like, so if I pushed 1, it would play. That would be it, right? And then if you wanted it to go again, you'd have to time it. And if you pushed it twice, it would restart itself. And if you did it rhythmically, it would do that. Before I get into the other licks, the other cool thing about this toy was it had a tempo knob on it and a pitch knob so you could change the key.
Oh.
So the first thing I thought when I saw this thing is somebody could get this toy and go into a studio and put it in front of a microphone, and as long as they were a drummer and or had some sense of rhythm at all, just I'd be out of a job, or some other harmonica player would be out of a job, right? Anyway, maybe some harmonica player or some musician somewhere bought them all and discontinued them, so this would never happen to us.
Right.
But somebody had really recorded harmonica, and they had made this thing, and it's just this great idea. So then you press the other lick, and it would be like. Right, that would be it. You just press it once and it'll go. And if you wanted to start it again. Oh, by the way, I have a B flat harmonica. Let's switch to a C. C harmonicas, guys. And you could start that lick again. I'm just making these licks up as we go along. I think I remember the first ones. Right, just like that. Now, the third lick, let's just say, is just a little train double stop. So why is this important? Okay, well, if you can learn just 3 licks, right, and just focus on them, you can make endless amounts of music by just changing them subtly and putting the importance of rhythm first, right? Keeping rhythm first and getting the timing right. So we're going to take our 3 licks today, and I'm going to demonstrate to you, as if I had this toy, how I can be my own version of that toy, and how I don't need a million new licks. I don't need to, look, there's nothing wrong with studying arpeggios. That's what I'm into right now. I'm way off into it. Before Kate was ready, I was ready to do like 2 hours of practice on arpeggios. I was just getting jazzed on it. But that's you don't even need all that, right? Sometimes you just need to focus on a few things and get those few things sounding good. So we're going to do that right now. Right now, we'll just start with 1. And we'll go slow. And my last lick was the train thing. Right? This is the idea. Now, if I didn't have to point and do this and I just had the 3 licks, I could really, really get jazzy. Right? And the cool thing is we can change the licks a little bit, but first try not to. First try not to. Right. That's it. That is it. So that's the toy. And what we got to do is kind of try to make our brains just limited to just getting a few things right. So just 1 and 2. Just 1 and 2. Now, I'm not a toy, and I'm not a machine, and even though I can tap this... and start the lick over and get something different, right? Even though I can do that on the machine, I can do more than that because I'm not a machine. So I could... Right, so I can improvise on it, but what I want to do is try not to for a little while. You know, one of the things about music, right? And even relationships, right? Is we get into these things because we love them. We love them. And then we want to explore everything about that thing. And sometimes we forget to discipline ourselves because we have everything. We're like, oh, well, I want to learn harmony, and I want to learn chord structure, and I want to learn overblows and throat vibrato, and I need a new microphone, and I think I'm more interested in these pedals, or like me and you might think, well, we need dinner, and we need a new screen door.
Right. If I want to get ready to be on a video, I need to put on a different outfit. I need to blow dry my hair right. Maybe I should start working out last month or something.
Right. Well, when all we need to really do is just discipline ourselves. Now, so one of the things that we can do when we go without something for a little while is it makes us really excited about what's possible. So when I'm telling you don't do anything else, I'm only trying to restrict you so that you get that little fire in your belly where you can't wait to deviate from the material. I just want to temporarily restrict you so that you get excited about music again, because sometimes when we're really excited about music, we get distracted by all of the things in it to the point where we're overwhelmed and we don't know what it is that we even want anymore.
I like that you can really tell a whole story with these 3 licks, though. It reminds me so much. There was a harmonica player I would watch called Joe Richardson, and he would play a harmonica song telling the story of a hound dog sitting on the railroad tracks. And it would talk about the horn blowing of the train coming. And he'd have the howl of that. Oh, he knows how to howl. And the sound of that of the train rolling down the tracks. And he'd stop and he'd tell us a story and he'd move through. And I could feel the excitement of the different stories from these 3 licks. Just being able to do that.
Right. So just take these 3 licks, and that's what you got. Thank you, Kate.
All right.
I appreciate it a lot.
I like being a sign holder. This was not bad.
That was fun. By the time you guys watch this, Kate and I will be in Fairhope, maybe Metisi, Wyoming. You don't know where we'll be. Anyway, we'll see you later. Thank you very, very much. Stay tuned for the credits. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Jason Ricci's YouTube channel. 16 years of incredible YouTube harmonica-related content. That's right, 16 years. At this point, over 500 free instructional videos. If you're interested in what kind of harmonicas I play, microphones, amplifiers, pedals, any harmonica related products, please check out my sponsors. These sponsors, in one way or another, also help keep these videos going. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Blue Moon Harmonicas, bringing you the best in custom harmonicas. We got custom cover plates, custom combs, you can get your name put on it, just like me. Reed work, refurbished pre-war Marine bands. Look at that, they put the little brace there, no more crushing the covers. The Lone Wolf Blues Company, the very best in pedals, microphones, almost anything you need for your amplified harmonica need. The Lone Wolf Blues Company, right here out of Ponchatoula, Louisiana. We got you. Harp gear, amplifiers. They got big ones, they got small ones. You know what they sound like? They sound like the best tube amps on the market. Harp gear amplifiers out of Ocala, Florida. Pedal pad, pedal boards. Incredible custom pedal boards built to last, made by 2 brothers who really, really care. Hohner Harmonicas. A Mooncat loves the Hohner Harmonica. I like the Marine band. I get Tom to put the little special 20 cover plates on it. He tricks them out, but they play great right out of the box. All of these sponsors are linked below in the description box. What else is linked below? Patreon. Consider becoming a Patreon patron. You'll be supporting me. You'll be supporting the cause. You'll be keeping these videos free for everybody. And you'll get a lot of extra content over at Patreon. You'll get vlogs, occasionally some extra lessons, some posts that you might not see on Facebook. A lot of stuff that I can't say or won't say here on YouTube is over on Patreon. I love my Patreon family. You guys are the best. If you're not into the monthly subscription, you can also give me a one-time tip at Venmo or PayPal below too. I'm a touring musician and I play all over the country, really all over the world with all kinds of different acts. Check out my website, www.mooncat.org. In all seriousness, YouTube, Patreon, my sponsors have absolutely changed my life. Subscribe below, set reminders for the videos. Don't miss any events. Every single Friday there's a free harmonica lesson and a lot more. Even if you're just subscribing, you're helping me a lot. Those of you that are joining me on Patreon, you guys are helping me to make better decisions with my career. In all sincerity, thank you so much, YouTube, for just an incredible, incredible outlet. It's a video diary. I get to look back at 16 years of these videos. Met a lot of new friends, some really fine musicians, made some great contacts in the industry, and it's all because of you. Thank you, my harmonica family.